Cool, cool. All right.
So we're going to change the game, and we're going to go live on YouTube
as well. We're
ahead
trying
of our scheduled time,
but I think we have to
because we got a special night. I mean, a special day with 2 sweetie pies.
Yeah, but see, now you got to change the audio as well. We're trying. But
Which one is that?
That's the one that's on YouTube. So you have to turn off the.
Okay, so
Yeah, but see, now you got to change the audio as well. We're trying.
yeah, well, I can't just close this out.
You can try.
YouTube is closed out.
All right, so maybe.
It's still going. It's live on YouTube.
All right, so then go back to our option. All right, cool. Welcome, guys. Hi, Pat. Hi, Melody. How you guys doing? Cool, cool.
All right, can everybody hear her?
Can you guys all hear me now? You can even just do a thumbs up if you can hear us.
Awesome.
I can hear it upstairs, so we're good.
All right, let the sweetie pie say something. Can you hear the sweetie pie? Say hi.
Thumbs up if you can hear us. Thumbs up if we can hear you.
Let me do the sweetie pies.
Cool, cool. Oh yeah, you can spotlight them.
Yes.
Hey, all right.
All right, that's what I'm talking about.
So cool.
We're going to have so much fun today. This is unbelievable.
Hey, we're trying to collaborate. We're trying to encourage our little young entrepreneurs. We're trying to make it fun and interesting, family fun, family friendly, make you some treats, make you smile. We'll give it another 2 or 3 minutes.
Okay.
For anyone to sign on, or hopefully to catch us live on YouTube. This is so awesome. And then we'll get started. We'll go over our supplies, and we're gonna start with the cooking process first. Or it's not really much cooking. The no cook.
No, it's all pretty much no bake or easy bake.
Yep. Love it. I'm gonna have to run up and down the stairs to try everything though. Oh, wait, we have 2 sweetie pies to run those.
Yeah, 2 sweetie pies can be delivered right to the downstairs studio.
Delivery system.
Right.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, you can stay upstairs now. So funny. Mark's gonna get his exercise running up and down the stairs today.
Hey, that's right. He's gonna have to take a nap after
Up, down, up, down. Oh my gosh.
We're almost ready to go?
I think so. What do you say? Look at you checking.
Mimosas is seeing live.
Yeah?
I want to see it.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's working. It's working.
Yay!
So we
So
just
cool.
changed the game.
All right, awesome, guys. So let's do it. Let's get started. So for those of you that don't know us, I am Jennifer. Mark is behind the camera, behind the computer. We are Mimosas and Masterpieces in Studio A upstairs, or Studio B. I don't remember what I called it. In our kitchen is 2 sweetie pies. We have cousin Tara. Wave hi to everybody.
Hold on. You're going to wave hi to everybody. Let them see you.
We have JoJo.
Say hi.
And we have the other one of the 2 sweetie pies, Jacqueline. We are gonna let them. So what we decided today was to do a small collaboration with the 2 sweetie pies, where we can paint a little cupcake that says "Happiness is homemade," or you can make whatever you want. You can make, you're saying whatever you want, and we're going to do a little bit of cooking, baking, or no cooking, no baking with the 2 sweetie pies. So these are kind of some treats and snacks that you can make with your kids at home, or your kids can probably handle on their own, believe it or not. So we're gonna let them take it away to start us off, and then we're gonna come on back down here, so you'll see us kind of flip that spotlight so that it's large on your computer screen.
Okay.
So get started with us, okay?
Yeah,
we're gonna get started with them. We'll let them take it away.
All right.
All right.
So like Jennifer and Mark said, I'm Tara. This is Jacqueline and Joanna. We're from Two Sweetie Pies, located in Lycans, Pennsylvania. So this is a lot of no bake or easy bake. So I'm kind of just gonna narrate, but I'm gonna just so you can see that it's very easy and kid friendly. They are gonna do most of the work. I'm just here to supervise. So the first thing we're gonna start is our Oreo Truffles. This is a very easy and simple thing that you can do. It's 2 ingredients. Well, 3 if you count the chocolate. So you're going to get a family size pack of Oreos. You can use any of the flavor. We're going to show you with the double stuff, but we also have a pack of Oreo mint. So we're going to do both. So what you're going to need is 25 Oreo cookies. Keep the cream in them. You're not scraping the cream out, nothing like that. So go ahead, count them out. And then you're also going to need cream cheese. Regular cream cheese is what we use. You're going to use half of a block. This is an 8-ounce block, so you need 4 ounces. So while they're counting cookies, are you counting? Are you counting? Okay. We already counted our cookies.
Does it matter if you put 1 extra or 2 extra?
You know, you can, and it's nice because normally the family size, we figured out it has the 3 sections.
Yeah.
So 2 sections are going to be for your truffles. The last section is for you to snack on while you're making it.
All right.
So, you know, it works out both ways. You could snack while you're making a snack.
That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
right. So, Jack, so we have all of our cookies in here. We're going to put it in our food processor. And now it's going to get loud.
Go ahead.
You're going to put it on high. What I normally like to do is put it on high for a little bit. We're going to take it off, and then what will happen is, I'm not sure if you can do this.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, so some of the cookies are not completely done.
Okay.
So I like to just kind of I have a little spatula. I just kind of mix them around just a little bit in here just to get pretty compact in there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Jojo, you don't like the sound of the...
No, she does not. She doesn't like loud things. All right, so now go ahead and hit it again. And now we're going to do this again. I think we're at the point where we're going to focus. This is probably the more time-consuming part of this.
Really?
Yeah, we'll have to go.
What are you going to do? You're going to grind it up?
Yep, you want this to be nice and ground up, almost like a graham cracker consistency.
Okay.
So it's going to be like sand. So when you add your cream cheese, it's going to look like wet sand or like a mud kind of a thing.
Oh.
That way you can form them.
Nice.
So this time let's where this will fall. Okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is the worst part for Joanna. I'm sorry. All right, so we're gonna take that block of cream cheese.
Ooh.
And it is softened. So this is at room temp.
Okay.
I left mine sit out actually overnight because the house is a little on the cooler side.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I would say if you're gonna make this in the afternoon, get it out in the morning.
Okay.
I hold this straight. You're gonna be doing something in a minute, but go ahead. Alright. We're gonna use the rest of this for the men.
Smells good.
Smells like Oreos, don't it?
Oh, a lot of Oreos. It's like the cream
That's half a
disintegrated.
block. You got it.
That's chocolate cream.
Half a block.
Yep, and now we're gonna pulse again, and this is going to just mix everything together.
Okay. Whoa. Oh.
See how it's done? You got
Yeah. Whoa. Nice.
Okay, so when you're watching, when you see that it's starting to spin and it has like that dough consistency, then you're done. So now we're gonna scoop. Miss Joanna, can you give us a pan? Hey, can't be doing that yet. All right.
okay.
So what we'll do is, you guys want to scoop?
Yeah.
Okay. So, well, why don't we do this? You guys will scoop, and I will start forming a little bit.
All right.
Also, let me show you, okay? This is a medium cookie scoop. We use Pampered Chef or wherever you can buy a medium cookie scoop. You're just going to scoop it, and I always try to level it. So it's nice and level. And then just pop it on your, I have a hand.
Nice.
It does, but I have parchment paper. So what you'll do is you can just kind of scoop all these out, but then you just take that then and you're just gonna roll it in your hand and you get a nice little ball like
Ooh.
that, and then you're gonna put it back on your thing. So that's where we're at for right now.
Ooh.
That's the first couple steps. So we just have to scoop and mold, and then we will put these in the refrigerator to cool for a few minutes, and then you can come back and do our chocolate dipping.
Okay, you're gonna make a chocolate dipping.
Yes, we are going to. You can eat these as they say naked.
Yeah.
Or we're gonna do a chocolate dip, just because that makes a nice gift. You can make these. You can do them as gifts for somebody. Or they store better that way as well. You want to roll? Okay.
But what you would do is you would dip them before you eat them, or you gonna like drizzle them on top of them.
So we normally dip them before we eat them,
Mm-hmm.
because then it's almost like candy. Because then you're biting into like that nice hard chocolate shell. Yep. And then you have that nice moist cake or cookie kind of texture in the inside.
And about how many are you gonna get out of that?
Well, it depends on how full and how level they start making their scoops.
Okay.
You'll definitely probably have at least a dozen and a half, if not more.
Okay,
So
that's good.
Yeah, so that's
Out of one pack of family-size Oreos.
Yeah, plus you still have leftover cookies that you can use for cookies and milk later on, or to eat while you're making these. But
That's
I have
awesome.
demonstrated.
yes, very
I'll try to make one.
Okay.
Awesome.
So yeah, so right now that's
All right, so y'all gonna finish rolling up these balls, and then you're gonna put them in the refrigerator. And then when we come back, what are you gonna do when we come back? You're gonna show us how to make the dip.
Yep. So I just bought. I live in Pennsylvania. We have Amish everywhere. I went to my local Amish country store.
Yeah.
And I got Wilbur melting chocolate.
Oh.
So if you have your favorite melting chocolate, you can get them Walmart, Target, wherever. It's probably going to be in your baking aisle. You can use any of that. Wilbur has a wax in it that helps with the coating process. So it thins it, but then it helps coat it, and it's a very good fit for what we're doing.
Awesome.
And this is not something that you need to use on the broiler for. You just simply put it in a bowl, pop it in the microwave for 2 seconds.
Oh,
Like that. See, and that's why it's nice and kid friendly.
that sounds good.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're gonna form our balls. You know what? I think we're probably gonna get about maybe 15. It looks like.
Okay.
So, but we'll do that. I think what we'll do then is we might mute ourselves so we can do the mid one, so we're not pulsating while Jen's trying to.
Okay.
So, and then when we are all ready, then we'll come back to do the dipping.
All right.
Right. So,
All right. Let me
so
see
good.
here.
All right. You can just change the spotlight back.
I'm changing it right.
Awesome. They look good. I can't wait to try them. All right. So let's go over all of our supplies that we need for painting. Nice, simple, little easy painting today. I just have my 5 primary colors: red, yellow, blue, black, and white. We'll probably need more white than anything. I just have a 11 by 14 canvas. Of course, you can do this on any size canvas you want. I'm going to use 3 brushes today. You can use a 1/2 inch or a 1 inch wide brush, flat brush, wash brush, a medium round, and then that little tiny brush for those little details. Cup of water to rinse, paper towels to dry. Just a sip of water for me. Get that out of the way. So today I'm going to have you, what we're going to do is just kind of flood your canvas with white. So for the very first step is just rinse and dry. So we're going to do some wet on wet blending. So you're just rinsing and drying that large brush. We're going to start with that large flat brush, whether it's a 1/2 inch or a 1 inch.
Okay.
Okay. And I just want you to coat your painting, your whole canvas, in white to start. So you can
you're gonna coat it in white?
Yeah, we're going to be generous with this. So I may need some more of that. Even if you use a little bit of water with that white is fine. So
Well, that's pretty simple to start.
Easy start.
And you just have water? You don't have anything else to drink?
I just have water.
Oh.
Yeah, I think the screwball last night gave me a little headache, so you know.
You said the screwball last night gave you a little headache.
So if you guys want to go back and do, we did the ruby slippers last night. We had a lot of fun, a lot of chatting, a lot of laughing, a lot of insights,
a lot of drinking,
a lot of insights on Mark's view of the Wicked Witch, which is not wicked. We had a great time last night.
Yes, we did. We had fun.
Again, I'm just coating this whole thing in white for right now.
And you're going to do these horizontal brush strokes?
It actually doesn't even matter how you. We just want to get some white paint on there.
Slather it in white.
Slathering in white to start. Okay, that's the very first step, and then we'll kind of get started. For those that are painting with us, just give us a little thumbs up when you've got that.
When you got your canvas slathered with white.
Slathered. I know that some people kind of struggle with the with the blending, so I wanted to kind of make it a little bit easier, I think, on people. So the point is, we really don't want this to dry too much, so we're working quickly to get that background filled in.
Okay, but they don't have to rush, do they?
No, but you do want to keep, we want to keep moving, right? We want it to sort of be wet when we're starting to blend. So
well, that's why you're slathering it on there.
That's why we're kind of slathering.
Okay.
Right. Yep. Yep. So in fact, I'm just going to start telling you what to do next so that it doesn't dry on anybody.
Yeah. Well, Aaron's got
thumbs up. Good job,
already.
Girl. Good job. So what I'm going to have you do, same brush. We're not rinsing and drying. Okay, we want you to keep that white on there. We still want to keep a lot of white. I'm still going to take another, let's say, a corner of white, and then let's say a tiny little corner of blue. So the smaller the amount of the paint that you have of the color, the more pale and pastel you're going to get, okay? So we're just going to start kind of brushing that in and blending into the background. We want real light, pale, muted colors.
Okay.
So let's get some blue there. I'm just grabbing another little touch of blue.
But you're going like on an angle.
It doesn't matter actually. So it's kind of like those X's. So down and over, down and over.
Okay.
That's how we're just going to sort of keep blending that in. So you're just going to go to the next color. You can rinse and dry if you want to. I prefer to like just keep going with it. So I'm just
Okay.
going to grab again, nice big corner of my white. I'm going to take a little tiny corner of that red, little tiny bit at a time. And again, we'll just kind of keep brushing it in there.
Awesome.
Okay, so you can kind of blend this in as much as you want. You're going to make other colors. We're going to make some purple when we get into our blues. So just a little tiny bit of those colors at a time.
I am just so excited that we decided to do this live on YouTube.
It's there now, right? Isn't
I
that
mean,
cool?
we're coming out here with the 2 sweetie pies on a, our first time on YouTube is with 2 sweetie pies. We had planned something completely different to do our anniversary
Yeah,
as
we're
our
gonna do that
first
too.
live on YouTube.
Yeah, but you know what?
And we
Might as well
decided, you
just
know what,
throw
this is
this
much
on
more
there.
special. So we're just gonna do it like this.
So I'm gonna do the same thing with the yellow, okay? I didn't even rinse or dry, just that nice big corner of white, a little corner of yellow. Same thing, I'm just kind of brushing and blending. Brushing and blending. Make it a little bit of orange. You make it a little bit of green in there.
Okay.
I hear the mint is coming. My favorite. So this is really
Louder.
all we have. So this is really all we have to part 1 of getting our background in there.
All right.
That's about it.
The pastel colors.
Yep, your pastel, pale, muted colors. If you have another canvas and you want to do another one, you can just keep going, right? This is like so easy, so awesome. But yeah, you can make it as bright as you want, as light as you want. This is awesome. We got some oranges in there. Nice, pretty pastels. I don't know. Can you see that in the light, the colors?
Barely, yeah.
Okay, I was going to say.
Like if I back out,
You're not going to see it if you back out.
no, can't see it, but I have it all the way up.
Zoomed. Yeah.
You can see it, like I'm really right up on it right now. You can barely see the pastel colors. So I'll back out a little bit more.
Back out a little
I
bit
see how
more.
wet it is.
Yeah. So we're going to want to give it a minute to dry. So actually, we'll give it a couple minutes to dry. So while we're letting this dry and while 2 sweetie pies are working on batch number 2, let's go over a couple of our upcoming events and we can show you that. And then we'll head back upstairs to watch them dip some of their truffles.
Yeah. Well, we've got the next thing we have coming up is March the 23rd, Tuesday.
Yes.
Self-care social workers day. We're going to be doing the spring bike. Let me back out so they can see that.
There you go.
That's right there to the left side. Okay, that's going to be on Zoom. It's $10. All right, we remember our social workers because when we got started for our anniversary, which is on the 19th, what we first started was a couple of
private events
sessions.
or no, it wasn't
events,
really
yeah.
private, but we did it with the social workers. Yep, we did.
That's how we got our start. Coming up March the 25th, we got a big weekend coming up.
Yes.
March the 25th, Self-Care Thursday, 7 p.m. start time. We'll be doing a Spring Bunny. Spring Bunny's right there, right above the bike.
Yep.
Okay, but then the big night is tomorrow, the next day after that. March the 26th, 7 p.m. Eastern start time. We'll be doing our anniversary party.
Oh, yeah.
And there's the streamers and balloons right there next to the bunny. We're going to paint something simple like that because we're going to have a lot of prizes, a lot of trivia.
We're going to do trivia about us, about Mimosas and Masterpieces, about our family, see who's been paying attention as we chat live with you guys.
Yeah, and basically we want to celebrate with you because it's you who made us what we are.
That's right. It is a celebration of all of you guys. So we appreciate everybody that's been with us for the past, well, more than a year, but the past year that we've been virtual, we have gained so many friends and follows. It's all about you guys, and we thank you all for that.
We made a lot of friends over the year, and especially Laura Sullivan and Jamie Marie, who are the viewers who came up with what we were going to paint
That's
and
right.
how we were going to celebrate. So we want to thank you very much. Then after that, Thursday,
It's okay.
April 1st. Thursday, April 1st, we're doing Sipping in the Sunset.
Yes, that's down here.
Sipping in the Sunset is all the way down there at the bottom. See Jennifer pointing at it? That's going to be at 8 p.m. start time, right on Facebook.
Yep.
All right, that's Thursday, April 1st. Friday, April 2nd, we have another fundraiser on Zoom, T-Rex. That's right there next to the bike. Who are we raising funds for again?
So it's for a friend of mine, one of the dynamite entrepreneurs, another business mom out there, Noelle. Her cancer has returned, so we are trying to raise funds for some of her medical expenses.
Awesome. All right, Saturday, April 3rd. As you see, another busy weekend. Saturday, April 3rd is our big Girl Scout cookie pop art.
All the way over there.
What do we got to call it? We got to come up with a name for that.
Cookie pop art
blast or something, because we're going to have
Party.
all the Girl Scouts that we can get to join us on April 3rd
Pop
from
art
across
cookie
the
party.
nation, because we do a lot of privates for Girl Scouts.
We do.
And we reached out to a lot of them and said they could join us on April 3rd for the cookie pop art session that we'll be doing. And we also reached out to the guide girls in Canada. All right, we didn't want to not include them. Okay, and we're trying to see how many we can accumulate to join us for that day, hoping to break some kind of record. So yeah, that's what we got coming up as far as to the beginning of April. Well, let me just add, Friday, April 9th at 8 p.m. we're going to have our first resin pour tray workshop on Zoom. The way things are going, it might end up on YouTube. We'll see. But our first resin pour tray workshop will be on Zoom. That's almost sold out, isn't it? We only got a few spots left for that.
Yes, there's only 3 I have left now. If you are interested in that, you can private message us, and I'll get back to you with what I have left. But we will post another one. We just want to get through the first one, make sure we have no issues, and then we will we'll go back to we'll post another one in May. But the resin is beautiful. You have to I really encourage anybody that's, first of all, if you're allergic or really sensitive to anything, this may not be the event for you to do. I am personally allergic to it, so I try to be as careful as I can, but I still, may have an allergic reaction to it. But we send you a little PPE bag, like you're getting a mask, you're getting 2 masks, you're getting at least 2 sets of gloves, you're getting an apron. So it's really sticky. It's easy to work with, but it's very sticky. But it's beautiful. So we just want to continue doing it. That's what we ended our 2019 with, doing the resin pours in workshops. But yeah, then 2020 hit. So
I moved the camera up to the otter.
Yes.
Okay, because that's when we're going to be returning to the Lehigh Valley Zoo.
Yes.
May 1st, Saturday, 10:30 a.m. start time. We'll be painting the river otter, and we'll be painting within the river otter's exhibit.
Yes.
In their habitat. Okay, the weather should be nicer, and we're going to have a lot of fun painting with the otters around right by. Okay.
Yep.
So please think about joining us for the Lehigh Valley Zoo. That's on Zoom.
That is on. Well, that's the plan, but we may remember, because the Wi-Fi issues are just really difficult there.
Right.
We may end up just needing to record it. So there will be 15 spots to be in person with us.
Right.
Which we'll sell as tickets, and then we'll probably just sell the recording of it, because the Wi-Fi is so super spotty out there. It was so hard to keep the connection.
Will that also apply to the sloth that we're going to be revisiting at the zoo? That will be June the 6th at 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. That's when we're going to be doing the sloth at the Lehigh Valley.
We can try again and do that one live. I think we can do that one live because we'll be in the room.
Okay.
But I think being in the exhibit's going to create its own challenges with that.
Then the last thing I got to say is that painting right up there in the right-hand corner, that's the last one I'm going to mention. That's May the 5th, Cinco de Mayo. All right, that's going to be what, at 8 p.m., 7 p.m.?
8
Start-
p.m.
8 p.m. start time. We're painting the, what is that, a margarita and the taco?
Yeah, margarita, taco, lime.
All right, that's for Cinco de Mayo.
But
That's
you have
Wednesday,
to
May the
mention
5th.
my
What?
villains that everybody was asking about.
Oh, well, I don't see anything written on here about the villains. Where are the villains at?
Really?
I'm sorry. Let me go down. The villains right there next to the Girl Scout cookies.
I swear I
Okay,
printed
we
you
have a
new
date
one.
set for the villains.
We do, but I thought I printed you a new one. Sorry.
This is the old one. Hold on.
All
The
right.
villains is May the 8th. Saturday, May the 8th. We're doing these villains, the pop art, 8 p.m. Eastern time. There's a lot of people clamoring for that. There's a lot of people that are the ones that suggested this.
Yeah.
So we're going to bring
All
that up
about
on May
you
the 8th.
guys.
We're going to start doing the villains.
All right. I think
You think we're ready?
I think we're ready. I think let's check back in with.
We're going to check back in upstairs with the 2 sweetie pies.
2 sweetie pies. You guys okay to do your chocolate?
I don't know.
If you're watching.
They're getting back into position.
Are you guys okay for chocolate?
They're muted. So I got to go upstairs and unmute them. But we can add the spotlight.
What's that?
Are you talking to us?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we're ready.
You
for,
good? Oh, they're ready.
chocolate.
They're ready for chocolate.
All right, let me go up there and
Sounds good.
unmute them.
All righty.
All right, we ready?
There we go.
All right. This sounds like no hack. Oh, okay. So let's see. So we used about 2 cups of chocolate and now we're just gonna heat it.
It's okay.
Make my chocolate. We're gonna do 30-second increments because you don't want to leave it in too long or you will scorch your chocolate.
Oh.
And then if you scorch your chocolate, it's a mess.
Oh.
Okay. I don't know who said this, but before dipping, put your truffles in the fridge for like 5 minutes.
Like 5-10 minutes. Just so they can harden a little bit.
Okay.
Because it's easy to handle.
Oh.
I'm going to take this out and just give it a little bit of a stir.
Yes.
Like, you want to talk about any kind of upcoming things that we have going on?
Yes, please.
We don't really have much.
Well,
because
first of all,
new.
right, but first of all, where do people see you?
Facebook at 2 Sweetie Pies. Mine's not really. This is our logo.
That's what they got to look for when they're
That's
looking
what
for
they
2
gotta look
sweetie
for.
pies.
That's right. And I think I know our email address is 2sweetiepies17048, which is our zip code.
Okay.
At gmail.com.
At Gmail.
Yep, we have an email. We're working on other sites and a website.
Well, when do you usually come on? When do you usually have?
You don't have a rhyme or reason right now because I work for a local hospital.
Yeah.
And I don't get home until 7 p.m.
Okay.
But we are planning to do every other Saturday.
All right.
Probably around 2 p.m. And we're gonna start doing some kid-friendly stuff.
Okay.
The only thing is that we did do was a Valentine's Day dinner that I had to do solo.
Oh.
Because my kids were away.
Okay.
So I made cheesecake, mini cheesecake, and dinner for them.
They were very good.
So when they came home, they had all that. That was my Valentine's Day. Yeah, right? With sparkling grape juice.
Now, when you do a session and you make something together, is there a video afterwards on your page?
Yeah. So we do save it. It can be found on our page.
And people can go look at the video and make whatever it is that you make during that time.
Right. So right now, because we are so new to all this, we have a little group. Now we have a regular page, and we have two videos.
Okay.
That's how new we are.
Okay.
But I've been baking all my life. Been trying to teach the girls how to bake.
Yes.
So that's all.
It's very fun.
Yes. Now, if people want to look for you and they want to join you and bake with you, they just have to come to your page, Two Sweetie Pies,
Yeah.
and then that way they'll know whether you have something coming up or you have something that's going to be interesting that you're going to cook or you're going to bake or you're going to make.
Right. And what we're going to start doing is different things that I have made in the past. I'm going to have pictures and recipes. So they can see what it looks like and they can try the recipe for themselves.
That's awesome.
Then later on we can try and do like a bake along, kind of like we're doing today.
Yes.
So the idea right now is when we want to do a couple kid-friendly things, Jacqueline makes a mean edible cookie dough.
Okay.
That she has memorized because she's made it so much. So we're gonna try and do some of those things. I know upcoming we want to try and do a story time with a snack.
That's nice.
Yeah. So we're gonna have that, and we just have a lot of ideas. We just need to iron out dates.
Okay.
So yeah. All right. So
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah. It's daunting though. We're not as set as you guys are, but.
Well, you got to keep going. When we first started, we was using a little phone, and we had a makeshift microphone. We had a lot of things that we had to keep working on.
Now.
Yeah,
Right.
you just take your time.
So 30-second increments, and now this is nice and.
Oh.
So
you didn't burn it or scorch it.
no, and that's the key. The key is to do it in those 30-second increments and stir it. Like even though, like she said, I did the first time I stirred it, she's like that didn't melt at all. But it really did start. Like I could see in the inside, like some of it around the edges, it was starting to melt.
Okay.
So I knew that I had to stir that. If you don't keep stirring it, it's gonna scorch.
Okay.
So it means like burn it. Yeah. Not bad.
No.
You don't want burnt chocolate. This one tastes so some people have dipping tools. I forgot to bring mine. So we're just gonna use a kebab or a skewer.
Okay.
So with your pointed part, you're going to just go in. That looks like a cake pop.
Okay.
Cake pop to the devil to me. So what? I heard the laugh from the downstairs. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna put it down in there, and then I just take my spatula and kind of come up around to get it fully coated. And then that happened. I'm glad that happened.
Oh, it came off.
It came off, but you know what? It's fine.
Look at that.
So there it is. I just let my chocolate come off a little bit, let it cook off. And then all we're gonna do then is you're gonna bring it over. You're gonna turn it a little bit. And maybe if it doesn't come off, just take another skewer and now see how there it came up a little bit?
Yeah.
And fix that. Take your skewer. And you're gonna paint a little bit of chocolate on top of that.
Oh.
Okay. And then we're using these. While your chocolate is wet,
Yeah.
you're just gonna take. We're doing color coding because we have 2 kinds. So pink is gonna be the regular.
Okay.
So we're just gonna take and You can use other kinds of dipping chocolates and stuff like that, and do, you know, your little zigzag and stuff. I like to do sprinkles just because you can add whatever color you want. It doesn't add a lot of sweetness to it.
All right.
And I mean, you can find all kinds of different sprinkles out there, like for holidays and stuff. You know, you can do St. Patrick's Day. You can do pink, blues, and purples and yellows for Easter.
Awesome.
You do green and red for Christmas. So yeah.
You know what would be cool if you shape these like eggs and then like colored them with like
For
like
Easter.
Yeah, like Easter
Easter
sprinkles.
eggs.
Yeah.
and then you could
Or
like
edible paint.
your kids like paint them for Easter like a dime
You
egg.
could.
That's another great idea.
I am
Because
very
they
smart.
do make different colors. Like
Maybe y'all should
chocolate, melted
plan a show
chocolate.
for that.
Yeah, we'll have to try that. Actually, we have something that I spoke to Jennifer about. It was kind of a painting with food on a graham cracker.
Whoa.
That might be a summer thing.
Okay.
So you heard it here first.
We're always thinking outside the box. We want to do things that people have never thought of or never
Yeah.
tried to do.
Oh, you can go ahead, do that. Here, sprinkle them up.
Wait.
Yeah, get the sprinkles on there.
That's right. All right, so that's kind of where we're at right now. Oh, hold on, I'm missed a little bit. If you miss a spot, like this one I didn't dip it completely.
Yeah.
Just take your spatula and paint it. So this is paint and bake, you know, so.
Right.
Or just
Exactly.
ignore it. You're gonna
My
get it
truffles
anyways.
aren't gonna look like your truffles.
There you go. And your truffles are not going to look like my truffles.
That's right. But they're both gonna taste delicious. So
Yeah.
all right, so we're just gonna finish these up, and then we're gonna finish the mint ones up, clean everything up, and then we'll be back with the waffle.
Whoa, pizza waffles?
Yes.
Sounds great.
All right.
Nice.
All right. Come on.
Told you Mark's gonna get his exercise today. He's running up and down those stairs. All right. They look awesome. Can't wait to try them.
They do.
Re-spotlight.
Yes.
All right, let's finish up our cupcake. This is awesome. I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna work with that medium round brush now. So I'm gonna rinse and dry. Rinsing and drying.
Medium round brush.
Medium round brush. Yep.
Nice.
So you can make yours whatever colors you want to. I like rainbow colors, of course, for today. So I'm going to start with just grabbing a tiny bit of my red. I'm going to start with the bottom part of my cupcake liner here.
I'm zooming in.
Awesome. So I'm slightly down from the center. So if I want my cupcake centered, I'm going to work down in this bottom half area here. So we don't want quite a straight line. We sort of want it on a slight angle. So give me about maybe a 2-3 inch line. How's that? About 3 inches. You can kind of work over that a few times so you get that on a little angle.
Okay. That's pretty thick.
Well, we're going to actually do a couple of lines like that. So I'm going to start to curve around the bottom just a little. Instead of coming straight across, we're going to curve it.
Okay.
So, and then we're just going to kind of work that red in there, just doing some stripes. So just going up and down with the red. So we have about maybe an inch worth of that red color. Maybe a little bit more. Let's do
A little bit more than an inch.
a little bit more than an inch. And I'm just working from that curved bottom section. So we have that curved bottom, working my way. So it's kind of turning a little bit pink. And then I'm not even going to rinse and dry this brush. I'm just going to grab yellow because we're going to start to make some orange. So about halfway through, so we have about maybe an inch, a little bit more than an inch, about halfway in there, we're going to start to press that yellow in there. So it's going to kind of start to turn a little orange. Once we kind of get that base of color in there, so you know where we're going, you can go over with the colors again if you want to. So we have that red. We started using yellow, so we now have some orange in there. And around the top, I'm not making it super smooth because once I put my icing on my cupcake, it'll smooth itself out. So don't worry about how this top portion looks. All right, so I'm gonna just keep going with that yellow. You can rinse and dry if you want to a bit, just to take some of that red off of there. And then continue with bringing that bottom of our cupcake liner around.
Okay.
In that curved motion there. And then let's do another about an inch of yellow. So this is going to be our yellow, and it's going to go into our green because we're going to overlap blue over it, okay?
Okay.
So I'm just pulling up right from the bottom.
Just pulling up from the bottom.
Yeah, that's all. And again, you can always make this a little bit bigger. You can always go back over it. So no worries. Easy. Nice, easy little project today.
It's a
Okay.
nice way to do a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, this little Saturday afternoon. Have some treats made. I really can't wait to try the pizza waffles.
Yeah, they're gonna come when we come back. We're gonna do the sweet
We're gonna do pizza waffles. Those are gonna be a little bit longer, so we figured we'll let them get themselves situated and cleaned up. We'll have plenty of time to do this, and then we'll finish off with your
Absolutely.
pizza waffles. All right, the next color I'll grab, I'm gonna rinse and dry this time, is blue. So about halfway from that yellow into that yellow, I'm gonna start bringing that blue up so we can kind of move that up. And then just start kind of pulling that blue up. And as we overlap that yellow, you're gonna get green.
Okay.
Okay. Rinse and dry once you get through that yellow. He found his Mike and Ike's.
I found them.
Uh-huh. And
Couldn't
then
find them before.
and then I'm gonna grab the blue. So just the blue. We'll finish off that diagonal on this side. So you can kind of play with this until you're happy with your shape.
I don't know. I'm still knocked out
Why?
because I'm looking at the screen
Yeah.
and I see live on YouTube.
Well, that's what we said we were going to try and do. Figured it was an option, so might as well give it a shot, right?
Well, this is a historic event. We want to thank the people that have joined us to paint tonight.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Because this is a historic event. We didn't plan it. We just did it at the spur of the moment.
That's right.
For me, this is historic.
So I'm just going to kind of keep going back around here to sort of soften up these edges, kind of edge them out a little bit more, make sure that we're kind of a little uniform.
Now, I haven't checked YouTube to see if anybody else is watching, but I just have a good feeling that this is what it's going to take to get us over the 4,000 hours.
Yes.
So we can get monetized on YouTube. And we can focus on getting more subscribers. I'm looking forward to doing live things on YouTube. I think we'll get a lot more subscribers that way. And we'll be able to invite way more people to join our viewers in painting things.
All right, we got some orange in there. So I'm just kind of going over again with some of those colors. I can kind of bring this up a little bit more.
Okay.
We're just doing those little brush strokes, little lines up toward where we're going to have our frosting of our cupcake. Yep.
There's been a lot of sweets today.
Listen.
Everybody, we started off this morning with her waking me up out of the bed and telling me to go to the local bakery shop and pick up some things that she ordered.
You guys.
And when I got there, the line was all the way around the building and in the back where the parking lot. So I had to stand for about, I'd say 45 minutes to an hour and get in there and pick up her order. Now, mind you, when I got inside, finally, the lady who runs the place said, "Oh, you didn't have to wait outside all of that time. You could have just came in and got your order." And I was like, I wouldn't dare. There was people standing on line for about an hour. They were standing there. So what I look like walking right up in there saying, "I got an order." I'm sorry, I stood on line.
Well, that's good to know, though, for next time. I didn't know that you could do that. I thought you had to stand in line.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. That's what I said. Even if I didn't have to stand on line, I'd feel guilty.
Yeah, right.
Walking up in front of all these people that are standing, the line was so long.
Wow, yeah.
This morning.
Awesome,
Okay.
though.
Then we got the two sweetie pies making.
Yes.
What do you call these things?
Truffles.
Confectionery treats.
Yeah, truffles.
You call them confectionery treats.
Mark likes to make bougie words for things. My Nespresso is hoity-toity coffee now.
Yeah, hoity-toity.
I asked him one time if he ever had a Toblerone, and he's like, "What is that?" I was like, "You've never had a Toblerone?"
Nope.
So I was trying to explain what it is, and he's like, "Oh, I have to look for these hoity-toity chocolates that you like." Mm-hmm. I like those, and I like the coconut vanilla, I don't know, Rocher or Ferrero Rocher things. He's like, "Oh, hoity-toity chocolates."
All of the things I think of are escaping me right now, but yeah, hoity-toity is one of them. Yeah, she likes those specialty type. That's what I said. A confectionery treat.
Confectionery treats. Yes. Oh my goodness.
We got the two sweetie pies making us some treats upstairs.
I love it. So cool. All right. How you guys doing with your cupcake liner?
I think everybody's doing pretty good.
I
see thumbs up.
Awesome.
Another thumbs up.
I'm gonna rinse and dry.
Do you want us to show our truffles real quick?
Sure.
All right, go ahead, Jack.
All right, we're gonna switch over to truffles.
Just
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yummy.
All right, so nobody's gonna eat a truffle? All right, so truffles are ready.
Yum. That was fast. No, they're not.
All right, so they're gonna make another batch.
Cool. Cool.
All right, and then we're gonna eat after we make those pizza waffles.
Yeah, you have to warm the iron, right? Warm the waffle iron.
Yeah, they're gonna still make another batch of truffles, so you can continue on.
Okay. I don't have that long to go.
Really?
No.
Well, I don't think they have that long to go either.
All right, so I'm gonna just grab some white, and we're just gonna do a couple of those lines in our cupcake liner with the white.
Light strokes?
Yeah, light brush strokes of white. I'm gonna kind of concentrate that brightness, more white in the center of it.
Okay.
So where that yellow is nice and bright. Just a couple of those little brush strokes. All right. And then I'm just gonna do right across the bottom of the yellow, a little curved line along the bottom of that cupcake liner.
Nice.
And I'll rinse and dry. And then we'll start our frosting.
All right.
Yay. I'm going to go ahead and mix my purple this time. So I want to mix a light purple. I'm going to take a little bit of my blue,
Yeah.
a little bit of my red. It's usually equal parts of each. And mix for the purple. But I'm also going to add a little scoop of white to lighten it up. So we're working with those nice bright pastel colors.
Cool.
So you'll mix to the purple that you like. This is kind of blue, so let me add a little bit of red to it. All right. And for this part, it's actually good. So sometimes I'll have you rinse and dry your brush to get it to a point.
Yeah.
In this case, we kind of want your brush nice and loaded with that paint. So see how much paint's on that brush? It's nice and loaded. This is a great way to make your frosting on your cupcake. Okay, so I'm going to come on either side, and we're going to almost make like parentheses on either side. All right, so use the brush. Lay it down. Lay it down on this side. Okay.
I like lots of frosting on my cupcake.
I know. And then we're going to come right down across the front, okay? Right down across. We'll kind of lay it down, coming in a curve. We want it to come right down over that cupcake liner.
Nice.
And let's finish this layer off. So we have that nice long layer of purple frosting. Hey,
You have
babe.
masks down here.
They are on the table.
I see them.
Oh, okay.
Nope. Wrong.
No, they're over here on this table. They're back there in that corner somewhere.
Which table?
All the way in the corner.
Oh.
Yes, I was packing the kits and I needed those. There you go. So we'll do the same thing with our blue, okay? I'm going to mix a light blue. So a little scoop of blue, a little scoop of white for a light blue color. You'll rinse and dry in between the colors if I didn't say that, sorry. Rinse and dry, and then a little scoop of blue, a little scoop of white. Load up that brush while mixing, and we'll do our next layer of color. You just want to make this one a little bit smaller, so it's going to come in a little bit more this time. Okay, start with those parentheses. You're going to overlap that purple a little. Okay. Come right over that edge. You're going to pull some of that purple up, and that's perfect because it's blending those colors.
She ain't ready yet, but she's almost.
Okay, you're fine. We got a couple of minutes here to do. No
Okay.
worries. You're fine. All right, so you're sort of blending those colors together there. Rinse and dry. Okay.
Hello. Yeah, what's up?
Are you muted?
No. Right now we're having a live. I'll talk to you later. We live. All right.
Turn the phone.
Okay.
All right, my next color that I'm going to do is a light yellow. We're going to do light yellow because it's going to turn into green. Yeah, right over there?
Yeah, it's the dog. The dog was down here last night, so it's dog hair everywhere and
Okay.
clogging up.
Scoop of white, scoop of yellow. So we have a nice light yellow going. Again, you're going to load up that brush. Again, next layer is going to be smaller. Okay. So that parenthesis on this side, parenthesis on this side.
Yeah.
Coming right down around the bottom. And we're gonna start to kind of blend over and bring up just a little bit of that blue into the yellow. So it's gonna turn a little bit of green.
Okay.
But we're gonna leave the rest kind of yellow. So we've got some yellow in there, some green in there.
Just lots of frosting, please.
Yes, you got lots of frosting on this guy, that's for sure.
I got just as much frosting as there is cupcakes.
Seriously. And I think it was Tara that taught me about the cupcake sandwich that I'd never realized before.
Wait a minute, I never even heard of it.
Listen,
before.
so all you do when you take the wrapper out, you know how hard it is to eat a cupcake like that?
Yes.
Like you get frosting all over you and then there's always like nothing left on the bottom.
Yeah.
So when you take the wrapper off, you pull the bottom part of the cupcake off and you put it on top of the frosting and you make a cupcake sandwich. So you have cake on top and bottom and the frosting is in the middle.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Right? I think it's
I never thought of anything
genius.
like that. But when you said cupcake sandwich, I thought he was gonna say, just get another cupcake, squeeze them together.
Oh my goodness. Can't get that cupcake in your mouth to begin with.
I didn't even think he was, yeah, I know, but still, that's a cupcake sandwich. That's what
Oh my
came
gosh.
to my mind when you said that. I didn't realize you was going to say chop off the bottom part of the cupcake and put that
Oh
on
my
the top.
gosh. All right, let's do orange next. Orange next, we're going to take this light yellow that we made. We're going to take a tiny bit of red to that. Just a tiny bit of red is going to turn that orange. Loading up that brush. Again, just rinsing and drying in between my colors.
Yeah, so today is a Saturday
It
that has been full of sweets and treats so far. We started off going to, what was that place? Simply Sweets?
yeah.
That's in Hillsborough, New Jersey.
That's right. She is part of our Mimosa marketing group.
That's right. And she makes the most divine treats. Then we've got the treat makers from Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
the two sweetie pies, making treats here in our home. Coming to spend the week with us, this weekend with us.
Rinsing and drying after that layer of orange. You're doing those two little parentheses, making it smaller as we come in, blending at the bottom.
And now Jennifer has our viewers painting a cupcake.
That's right.
All I could think of is we don't have, well, we got the treats that the sweetie pies are making.
Yes.
But other than that, we don't have anything else like cupcakes or cake or something like that for the rest of the weekend.
No, we don't.
And you know me, I like to have my cupcakes or my cake or some kind of.
Well, I'm sure there's a store right down the road, and I'm sure two sweetie pies can probably help you with that.
I can get me some Drake's Devil Dogs.
Oh gosh. All right, last color after we rinse and dry for our final little top here. It's almost looking like a cherry. Blending in the bottom into that orange
Cherry frosting.
and bringing her up. And you could do a little tip on top if you want it. Like a little point up there.
Cherry frosting on the top.
A little point on top there.
Little rainbow frosting.
Just kind of blending some of that red into the orange. That looks fun. I like it. I'm gonna rinse and dry after we get that little tip in there. Oh, see, my finger took away some of these little lines down here. Whoopsies.
Yeah, I'm digging the two sweetie pies. They are awesome.
Our next step up, gonna grab a little bit of white on there. Let's add a little highlight to our cupcake.
Frosting?
Yep. So I'm gonna come down the left side of every one of these. Okay. So swoop down the left side. I'm not gonna rinse and dry. I'm gonna keep this because I want to kind of bring some of those rainbow colors down in.
Okay.
Just grabbing a little bit of white every time I come down. Okay. Same thing. I'm just going to grab a little bit more of that white, and then I'm going to blend right over the center. We're going to brush some of that white right down over the center of each layer of frosting. And you can rinse and dry in between each layer here. Or you can just kind of keep bringing it right up. Just follow those little curves all the way down.
So Mr. Aiden says that he's going to taste test
Ooh.
all of the things
Truffles.
they make upstairs after the two sweetie pies taste.
Aiden, I was going to say.
We're ready up here when you guys are.
Yay, okay. We're almost there. Almost there. So you guys can kind of finish up while they're working on pizza waffles. We'll give you the last couple of steps here. It's really just taking all those colors that you just made.
Yes.
And doing your lettering. Happiness is homemade, or whatever you want to, right, whatever you want to come up with. And then it is just taking your tiny fine line brush, and I'm going to just grab some black and give our cupcake a little bit of a slight outline, okay? You don't have to outline it either if you don't want to, okay? There's no rule that says you need to outline, right? I'm going to just slightly on the right side of each one of these, as I come down, I'm going to sort of put that idea back in there that this is a little layer here. So I'm going to kind of pull some of that darkness over and under each one of these layers.
Okay.
I don't know if you could see that. So kind of bring it down and over and under just a little to give that idea back that it's a layer of that cupcake.
Nice.
Okay. Bring that down around. And then let's come down and around the bottom of our liner. And then you can really just kind of play with those letterings and everything when you're while we're watching pizza waffles. Yum. And down and around, giving these guys a little bit of
This is all new to me.
Okay.
I've heard of pizza muffins. I've heard of pizza bagels. I've heard of mini pizzas. Okay, but never pizza waffles. That makes more sense. Because waffles have those divots.
Yeah, exactly.
Those pockets.
She's going to give you some ideas out there. And the grilled cheese tomato soup idea is pretty amazing.
Whoa.
I'm going to add a couple little brush strokes of black in my cupcake liner too on the sides, just on the edges.
So
and I think that's about it. All that's left is your happiness is homemade or your lettering. If you feel more comfortable, write it out with pencil first. And then you can go back over it with your writing, with your paint.
Love is a cupcake.
Love is a cupcake. You could. I'm going to write 2 sweetie pies.
Okay.
All right.
So are we ready?
So we can go ahead and switch up, and
we're going to switch upstairs, and we're going to have
them
pizza waffles, and then we're going to have the sweetie pie through the taste test along with Mr. Aiden. Let's see how it comes out.
That'll be great.
All right, so we're going to transition.
All right, here we go. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Gotta go back downstairs.
Technical difficulty.
No,
happened?
Here, you go ahead and spotlight.
I can do it.
Go ahead, spotlight him, please.
Replace spotlight. There we go.
Hey, there we are.
There we are.
All right. So we are doing pizza waffle. This is a great snack. You don't have to use the stove, the oven. You can literally put it together in just a few minutes, and it's very versatile. So if you don't like pizza per se, because Miss Joanna here does not, you can make other things. So how about if we do ham and cheese? Okay. So we have a block of mozzarella cheese that we just kind of cut up into chunks. So go ahead and put your. And what we did is it's brand. So Pillsbury has brand biscuits.
Okay.
So we like the butter tasting ones because it just adds a little buttery taste to it. So what you're gonna do is each waffle is two biscuits. So what you're gonna do. Wow. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take one out and you're gonna just take and like flatten it out a little bit. Okay. And that's gonna give you a little more space or area for your toppings. So let's take this one. Not too flat. No. Well, yeah, not too flat. You don't want it to be too thin, or then you're gonna have a rip and all. You're gonna rip it, and then all your stuff you can come out and use that.
Oh.
So Miss Joanna's gonna put a piece. It's about an inch by inch piece.
You cut them out?
This is mozzarella. Yep. I like this cheese because it is the melty and it has good stretch. Too much, ma'am. She's my cheese lover. So here, how about that? So we do that. Okay. So and then we just have from the local deli, we just have honey ham. We like a little sweet ham. So just kind of here's your piece. I just fold it in thirds.
Yes, nice and thin cut.
Yeah, this is thin cut.
And can't you add like pepperoni and like
You
whatever
can
you want?
You can make this however you want. So what we're gonna do is we'll do this one because Joanna doesn't like pizza, and then we'll make the pizza one.
Okay.
So,
Okay, put the top layer
so now
on.
we're gonna put the top layer on.
I call this the pierogi state.
Yes. And you're gonna take all the edges and kind of push them together nice.
So
All right.
it looks like a pierogi.
Yeah.
Like a pie.
It is. It's like like a turnover kind of a thing. Now we took our. I'll wait for you to flip over.
Oh, good. Move over.
So we have our waffle maker already preheated. And then all you're gonna do is,
Oh,
so you can see this is probably about as big as my palm.
okay.
So you're going to take that, and what I'm gonna do is, if you want to, you can put it in, like this one has 4. If you want to put it in like that, you can. I'm going to put mine right in the center because that is then gonna give us 4 equal pockets.
Okay.
And then just put it down and let it do its magic. Now, while you guys were down there finishing up the cupcake, we did, however, make one.
That's a waffle. That's a
This
waffle.
is the finished product.
Pizza
this-
waffle.
This has pepperoni and mozzarella cheese in it.
Whoa.
And as you can see, because I had it in the middle, see how we have those lines?
Yes.
So I just easily was able to just go ahead and take a pizza cutter and go ahead and cut it. And then it's nice and easy. And then
Oh.
there you go. So there's the pepperoni, the cheese is in there.
That's a pizza waffle.
That is the pizza waffle. So, Mr. Ada, would you like to come back here and you can take test?
Now wait a minute. What's that the Jacqueline has?
That is the sauce. I make homemade sauce.
Oh, so you make
So,
the sauce
yeah,
and
so that's
dip
just
it.
Yeah.
So you didn't put the sauce in the pizza
No.
waffle.
What happens is if you put your sauce in your biscuit, what's going to happen is it's going to take too long to cook. It's going to
Oh.
make your dough really, really soft,
Okay.
and it won't crisp up. So it's better for you to just leave it for the side and then just go ahead and dip. So Aiden and Jacqueline, if you guys want to come over,
All right. Here we go.
come on over here. Use it to the
Here
side.
we go.
Yours is in here.
Earth
Do I
is
have to
cooking.
use the sauce? Huh? Yeah, you can use the sauce. Just don't double dip.
You don't have to use
Yeah,
the
you don't
sauce.
have to use the sauce. Cheers.
Ah, let's see their faces.
Ooh, that's good. Is that good? So, and this is one thing that, again, I mean, you can get 4 nice sized waffles, pizza waffles, out of 1 pack of your grands.
Oh.
So of course they're having pepperoni and cheese. Joanna's gonna have ham and cheese. We actually thought about doing just all cheese in one,
Yeah.
and that is something then that you can cut it. And I know in Pennsylvania we like to have tomato sauce or tomato soup
Okay.
with a grilled cheese sandwich. This will then give you all those like little nooks and crannies.
Yeah.
So when you dip it in your soup, you'll have all that soup with your sandwich. Oh, wow.
So wait a minute now. These waffles were made with grands.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, so you didn't make no pancake batter
No.
and make a waffle.
No, and that's
You
why.
just used the grands for the dough.
Yes, and that's why, like, it's something easy that the kids can do. If you have these in your refrigerator,
Yes.
you know, they get home from school, they're hungry. Then all they have to do is just pop one of those packs open, you know, and then
Flatten them out.
flatten it out, put whatever they want in it, and they can make it in the waffle maker.
Well, now I know what
And
I'm
it's kind of yeah. And you can go ahead and set, you know, you set it and just let it do its thing. And then when it's done, you just pull it out, cut it, and you're ready to go. So
Wow.
it's literally like a 10-minute snack, I would say.
Wow, that's amazing. I never would have thought of that.
It tastes very good.
Kid approved.
Kid approved.
Yeah, I know about mine. Kid approved.
Jojo doesn't know about hers yet.
JoJo's always the realist. She's like, I ain't saying nothing until I try
She
it.
just popping cheese in her mouth. She don't care.
Her cheese is starting to come out the side a little bit.
Isn't that good?
All right, can I have that, please?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, Jojo don't like pizza,
No.
so she gets a grands with just ham and cheese.
Yep.
Okay.
Because
And
she's special
sometimes
like that.
bacon.
And sometimes bacon. Oh, okay.
Bacon. Okay,
Like
this one?
tomato?
Oh yeah. All right. I don't think this is quite done yet, kiddo. Okay. So just a few more minutes. So.
It didn't not finish the ball.
Wow.
Yeah, that one that we pre-made is gone.
Gone.
Yep. So
Almost gone.
That was cool.
yeah. So like I said, this is something that's very easy, very simple. And like I said, if a kid has to be at home and just has to make something quick for themselves. Also good if you're having sleepovers and the kids want to make something and you're like, listen, the kitchen's closed. I'm not doing anything. It's past 8 o'clock. This is something that they can actually pull things out that they don't have to prep much. They can just pull it out, put it together, put it in the waffle maker, and then be done. So,
Nice.
all right, Miss Joanna.
It's hot.
It is very hot, and it is
Whoa.
so cheesy.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Okay, my goodness.
What kind of pizza does she like?
Well, no. Here, we can give her some of the ham and cheese one if she's okay with that.
I'll
Sure.
give her some of mine. Let's go deliver.
All right,
I don't
hold
want to
on.
try it. He still needs to cut, okay?
Yeah, I'm still cutting.
Be
Goodness.
patient.
Let's be patient.
I'll bring it down. No, I want to.
The sweetie pies. And then we can,
Yeah, let the sweetie pies do it.
you guys can end it down there. How's that?
Okay.
And I'll keep cooking. Hold on. Now, do you want to try it or do you want to wait?
Yeah, let's let her try it. We want to see her try it.
You can try it. It's very hot, honey.
Yeah, be careful. Blow on it.
So, what was in
Be
the
careful. It's hot.
pepperoni and cheese?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, good. Was it good?
Yeah.
You didn't get to try it because it was too hot.
Yes, it's very hot.
All right.
You're
How
not
about-
responsible for making cheese. They need getting stuff in your
Yeah, that's what we put a lot of cheese and now I'm sitting here cleaning out the cheese. Oh,
Makes it good. Extra cheese makes
there's
cheese.
yeah.
Yeah, it does. Extra cheese is what everybody likes.
Oh, come on.
Right.
You're making me thirsty for something.
All right. So how about we do this? Since you guys are gonna take a piece of that, and then you can take the sauce down, and then you take 2 truffles. We're gonna send 2 plain truffles down for Jennifer.
But we gotta see JoJo eat first.
I know, right?
You gotta blow on it. It's still hot.
Wait, where are you? Oh.
See, I told you.
Is it hot?
Yeah. I told her it was still hot. She gotta blow on it. Yeah, it's still too hot.
Yeah. All right, now try.
It's still hot.
Oh,
Yeah,
come
it's
on.
cheese.
She's delicate. She's a little delicate flower. Oh, no. Just hold on. Good? Okay. All right, well then here. So we have truffles, sauce, and a ham and cheese waffle coming down to you right now, and I'm gonna finish up some more pizza ones.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
All right, we're gonna go back down the stairs to Jennifer.
Likes it.
Yeah.
Hello, we are here to deliver.
Hi.
Delivery.
Delivery.
Yes, indeed.
All right.
I have that one. I already took a bite.
You have that one?
Try a truffle.
Thank you.
Wait,
Oh,
why
this
are we
looks
trying
awesome.
the truffle down?
Try the truffle. Go ahead. Come
Down
on over.
There you go. Here's some sauce.
Ooh, and sauce. Cool.
Rascal, no.
Awesome, guys.
We didn't even try
Are we cheersing?
truffle.
Truffle
Sure.
to pizza cheers. Truffle to pizza cheers.
Rascal
See what I
can't
think
have
of
it.
you
It has
guys?
chocolate.
2 sweetie pies. Big
Rascal can't have
smiles.
this one.
Cool.
Rascal
Hey.
can't have this one because it has chocolate.
Yeah.
Let's try.
Is it good?
Yum. It's wonderful.
Ooh.
Hey, guess what? You can make these.
This is 10 times better than a cake pop.
Well then. Now we know.
Mmm.
Cool, guys.
Good work.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Rascal's looking up like
What about me?
everybody's got stuff with me.
Sorry, Rascal.
Who's gonna give me
This
something?
one has chocolate.
Yes, Rascal looks very interested in the treat.
Aren't they all chocolate?
Except one.
Rascal wants a
Even
treat.
that has chocolate in it.
Nobody made Rascal a treat.
Sorry, Rascal. You got plenty yesterday.
He
Yeah.
sure did, but he's looking at y'all like everybody's got something and they're
What?
all eating something and I don't get anything.
Awesome.
But you like one.
No, not right now.
Okay.
Awesome. So the very last thing on your painting, sign and date. That's it. We'd love to see them if you want to share them.
Yes.
I like it.
Me too.
I like the mint Oreos.
Poor Rascal.
I like mint
He
too.
just looking
I
at
gotta
mommy
say.
like, I know mommy's gonna give me a piece. She's gonna give me a bite of that pizza waffle. You're gonna give me some pizza waffle, aren't you, mommy? Come on, you're not gonna leave me hanging, are you? Mommy, no. He's looking over at the girls. He's like, wait,
Might need another one.
neither one of them came down. Those 2 sweetie pies came down, and neither one of them brought me a piece of pizza waffle. Please. See, he knew he wanted it.
Of course he did. Of
Well,
course.
he hesitated for a second. He was like, I don't know what that is, but
Oh,
she
please.
devoured it, so I want it.
So yes, sign and date your painting, front or back. And we'd love to see what you did. Hopefully everyone had a great time today.
I know I had a great time.
Just an easy afternoon. Mark did 5 flights of stairs, 6 flights of
Hold on.
stairs.
You want to see if everybody had a great time? Here
Yeah,
you go.
let's go see. We'll see. Let's check out painting.
Yeah, here you go.
Oh,
There
yay.
you go.
Ooh, I Nice big one. Yeah, I love that apron. I love it. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Thank you. Here's another one. Here's another one.
Ooh, I like the bottom.
Ooh,
did you
that
paint
is
that?
awesome. Hold up.
What?
Wait a minute.
She was
What?
busy.
I haven't got done yet,
Oh my gosh.
but I'm getting there.
Cool.
That is cool. Wow. Awesome. Overachiever. No. I love it.
Or
What an
when you're on disability leave, you get bored.
You do. I hear you.
That's what's
I
going
hear you.
on.
Well, thanks for joining us and hanging out today.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Hold on, there's Michelle. Yay! Are
Nice.
you using colored pencils or are you doing paint? Oh no, it's paint. It's paint.
Is it paint? Yeah.
At first, it looked like colored pencils the way I was looking at it.
Nope, it's paint.
Nice.
It looks awesome.
Nice work.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us.
Yes.
So cool.
Oh boy, Aiden saw that clock in the background.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Aiden just asked you a million questions about that clock.
Yep. I think he has that one.
Yeah, I think he has that one too. We lost count.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we got a little boy that loves clocks.
Yes, he does.
With Westminster chime.
Well, be sure to post your photos in the Facebook event. We'd love to see them. We'll put a little slideshow together.
Yeah.
Our virtual tip jar information is there. Today's virtual tip jar is going to the 2 sweetie pies. So whatever comes in today, we'll go to those 2 little ladies to help them build their arsenal of baking supplies.
Yes.
But we had a great time with them. I'm so glad that we were able
Yes,
to
we
do
had a
this
great time with
everyone.
you as well. And don't forget to check out the 2 sweetie pies on Facebook. They're just getting started, but they'll be coming out. They feel like most of the times they're in the middle of the week. But just go to their Facebook page, 2 sweetie pies, get their logo, and you'll know that you're on their page.
That's right.
Yeah, we want to thank you guys for joining us today. It was a great way to start our Saturday afternoon. And we definitely want to do this again in the future. And we'll have them bake something next time, or maybe just make some more treats. But this was something new, something different for us. So we definitely wanted to try it, especially when the people we were teaming up with as families. So
That's right.
that made it easy to do.
It was awesome. Well, thank you guys all so much. Be sure to send in those photos, and yes, so if you guys were voting on the items, 2 sweetie pies will end up putting them on their page as well. So join up over there, and they'll bring you some other fun stuff eventually. But we had a great time today. Thank you guys all for joining us. I think 2 sweetie pies are going to go ahead and send off as well.
All right.
Will the recipes that they did today be posted anywhere?
Oh, are the recipes that you did today going to be posted next year?
Yes,
Or did
they
you look at the video too?
they were posted on Facebook page under the event. But I mean, again, just the truffles is 25 Oreo cookies, keep it in, with 4 ounces of cream cheese, and that's it. That's how you make the truffle part. And then just get your favorite melting chocolate to dip your chocolates in. As far as the pizza waffles, it's just a canister of Grams, Pillsbury Grams, and then really your filling is up to you. We use mozzarella cheese, pepperoni, and honey ham, but you can use, if you want to use vegetables, if you want to do just cheese, like I said, for tomato soup. The possibilities are endless with this. It's so easy and versatile.
But just keep in mind that what a lot of viewers are asking is, will you post the recipe somewhere? If you post it somewhere on your page, that'll make them come to your page looking for it, and then they will write it down, and then they will do it. So please consider putting that on your page.
Yes, I can post some pictures on our page as well as the recipes and so forth. And then just make sure you just keep coming back to our page for recipes, for more lives, more kid-friendly stuff. And then we hope to see you there.
We definitely be making sure everybody comes and checking you guys out. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. This is a lot of fun for the first time doing it, and for the first time doing it live on YouTube. We want to thank the 2 sweetie pies and Mom for joining us today and doing it. And we're just going to enjoy the rest of the day eating snacks. And, thinking of more things to do for you guys that we can make interesting. So thank everybody for joining us today. And we'll do this again sometime in the future. So everybody have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Thank you again for joining us.
Thank you guys. Have a
Bye.
great day.
Thank you.
Awesome. Bye.